Hold up.
Parallelogram. Okay, so let's look into the properties of parallelogram then. As the name parallelogram suggests, the opposite sides of a parallelogram are parallel as well as equal in length. Now there is no particular property for its adjacent sides. Let's look into the diagonals. Now the two diagonals, they meet at an interior point of the parallelogram, and this point is not just a point. This point divides both the diagonals in 1:1 ratio. That means this is a midpoint for both the diagonals. So this is a properties related to the opposite sides, or you can say the sides and diagonals of a parallelogram. Next thing is that how to name these closed figures. That is, we have to take the vertices in a continuous manner, either in the clockwise direction or in the anti-clockwise direction. Do not mess it up. Now, as we have already said about this midpoint, now this midpoint is for both the diagonals AC and BD. So we have the following conclusion. That is, the midpoint of AC will be equal to midpoint of BD. And based on this property, we can try out certain problems from section formula. Let's look into it. Take a minute to read this question. The coordinates of a parallelogram ABCD is given to you, and you can see that the coordinates of D is incomplete. Yes, the x coordinate of D is unknown and it is given as P, and we have to find this value of P. How to do it? So let's join the diagonals AC and BD. As we have already said, we have a common point, and this common point, we know that it's a midpoint, and let's name this midpoint as M with the coordinate x and y. Now, as you can see, this point M is a midpoint for the diagonal AC, isn't it? Yes, this point M divides the diagonal AC in 1:1 ratio. So that means I can use the midpoint formula to find the coordinates of M, isn't it? Yes, so that is what I'm going to do first. Using AC, I'm going to find the coordinates of M using the midpoint formula. So I'll consider as x1, y1 and x2, y2 of the corresponding coordinates of AC. And you can also see that this point M is a midpoint for the diagonal BD as well. So similar case we can also use to find the coordinates of M. Only case is that here BD, the coordinate of D, that is x coordinate of D, is unknown. So now we are going to use this following condition, that is coordinate of midpoint of AC equal to coordinate of midpoint of BD. So do you remember the midpoint formula, children? Yes, x1 plus x2 by 2, comma y1 plus y2 by 2. This is the formula that we are considering on both your left hand side and the right hand side. Now you get two ordered pairs. Now you know that two ordered pairs are equal if and only if their corresponding x coordinate and their y coordinates are equal. So here, as you can see, already the y coordinates of both the ordered pairs are equal, 5 by 2 and 5 by 2. Whereas the x coordinate 15 by 2 have to be equal to 8 plus p by 2, isn't it? Yes, and the x coordinate on your right hand side ordered pair is unknown as well. So this is how we are going to find the value of p. So 15 by 2 is equated to 8 plus p by 2. Both the 2 in the denominators will get cancelled, and thus you get 15 is equal to 8 plus p. That is, p is equal to 15 minus 8. Thus the value of p is 7. Thus, here we have used the properties of a parallelogram in order to find the unknown coordinate. Similarly, you can try out the other problems as well. I hope it's clear. Thank you.